Hey guys, welcome to this video. My name is Balaj. If you don't know me, I run a sales and marketing agency called BG Studios, helping coaches and course businesses scale to $100,000 months. And I help a few people on the side to become appointment setters and type messages on their phone and earn a full-time income from home. If you're interested in doing that, just message me on Instagram, the word setter, and I'm more than happy to send you some more details. But what I wanted to show you in this video today is how I was able to make $9,917.50 in January 2023, which is right this month, typing simple messages on my phone from my couch while spending most of the time snowboarding. You need to know that I run the agency and we have a lot of team members helping with other client projects, but this one specifically is a client project that I myself work on. Sometimes one team member helps me out, but the 99% is me doing this. So that means that basically all that $9,917 and $50 is pure profit. I didn't have to run any ads. I didn't have to show my face. I didn't have to talk to anybody on the phone. I was snowboarding the majority of the time, and I made this typing simple messages. Now, you need to know that if you start appointment setting month one, you probably will not make 10 grand the very first month. It's definitely possible, but probably not, because you need to learn the skill, you need to have a client, and you need to be good at what you're doing. And I have 3+ years of experience behind me, so for me it's a little bit different than if you were starting up new. Now, this doesn't mean it's not possible, it's just for most cases it's gonna take a little bit longer. But let's dive into this, because I wanna show you what kind of messages we type, who we type for, how does the whole process look like, what are we doing, so you get to see some behind the scenes experience. And also I'm gonna share my screen with you so you could see the exact numbers that we were able to achieve with this business and some of the messages as well, because I just want to be totally transparent with you. So there we go. So with this client account and business, what you need to know is that we don't just do appointment setting. What I mean by that is appointment setting is a very easy way to get things started, which is basically you type messages to set up an appointment with the prospect messaging with the business, and the business's sales team will call up the person and talk to them and convince them to buy their product. Now, what we're doing in this specific account is we handle the entire sales process, but the good news is we don't take anyone on the phone, we close the deals inside the messages. This is what's called chat closing. I would put it this way, so if appointment setting is level 1, chat closing would be level 2. You need a little bit more skill. There are pros and cons. You could earn more in commissions, but chat closing, since it's a closing position, it's usually only commission based, whereas appointment setting, you could have a base pay where the client pays you $500 a month, $700, $800, even $1,000, multiple thousands of dollars a month, just so that you get to start typing the messages, and you will have typically a lower commission, but you will have something that you can count on, and it just keeps coming in month after month. So there's different pros and cons. With chat closing, it's really performance based. So if you're good at what you're doing, you could make a lot of money. If you're not so good, you could make zero money. So you need to decide which is better for you. I like doing it because I know what I'm capable of. I know that my skills are on point, and as you can see on the screen, so with this particular client, we're selling a $997 offer. Let's call it a $1,000 offer. Some people pay 500 times 2. That's kind of like a payment plan. Some people do a seat reservation, a spot reserved for $200. Some people do that for $400 and $675. But ultimately, what I made this month is $9,917.50. Actually, $4,500 of this is already been paid out. But as you can see, this is January 20th, and you could see that was $55,399.69. There was a little bit of a transaction fee going on, but that was it. It was paid this January. This is not a screenshot. This actually moves, and I can actually refresh this, and there we go again. So we're selling a $997 product. It's actually a course for this business, and we handle the whole sales process from prospect reaching out interested to learn more about the course and how it could help them, until prospect making a decision and we enroll them into the program. Now, how does that actually work? So let's get into the messages, and I could show you what that looks like. But before I do that, this is by the way, all the transaction reports that this business, so these numbers that you could see on this Google Sheet is not just made up. This is a payment gateway that we use for this business. You're not going to be able to see every single payment in here because we use multiple payment processors. This is one of them, which processed $43,419 in January 2023. So this is from the 4th till the 30th. Today is not settled. Today is the 31st that I'm shooting this video on. And it's like 3 p.m. my time. And again, I can refresh this. This is like, you could see everything. So this is the sales that we made through this payment processor. And just alone today, we made $3,744. Yes, that's today on this processor. So technically I made today over $700 in profit because this is me handling this account. No team member, nobody else helping me with it. And it's like 3 p.m. my time. Okay, so this is all from typing simple messages on my phone. The people that we work with, they have a lot of followers or they're running ads. So they have a lot of people message them and messages come in to their Instagram inbox with this specific account. Now, what do they message? Okay, so they message a keyword. They message interested or course, or I would like to learn more, or how I can do what you're doing. And then basically I take over. I start asking them a few questions to see what do they really need help with, what kind of goals they have, what situation they are in. So basically I'm trying to figure out if the course that we're promoting could actually really help them with what they're looking for. And then what I will do is basically show them a short video on how the course and the program works, which has a call to action at the end if they'd like to enroll. If they like to enroll, they tell me that they like to enroll. And then I just basically send them a sign up link and help them get into the program and get into the onboarding situation, which is all through the client. So technically the client does everything for me. They run the advertisements, they promote the program, they get people into the inbox, and all I need to do is type a few messages, a few hours a day, get these people who are interested through the video and enroll the ones who are a good fit and who would like to move forward. So this is one of the people that we chat with. Of course, due to privacy reason that I had to blur out their name and details. But what you need to see is they message us a keyword in the beginning. And then first thing, this is something that you can implement if you're already setting appointments or working with a client, is we ask a permission-based question. It's like they come into our world, they want help with whatever they're doing, but we'll let them tell no. So it's really friction-free. There's no force applied. It's like we don't try to hard sell and push things, like push people into the program. They reach out to us and we give them an opportunity, if it's too much, if this is not what they look for, to tell us no. So this is really an easy way to see who's really interested, and they don't feel pressured to join the program. So this is like, hey, is it cool if I ask a couple questions? It's like getting their permission basically to qualify them to see if they would be a good fit for the program. Then we ask a couple questions about their current situation, what kind of goals they have, and ultimately then we ask the last question is like, hey, do you want some help with that? Do you want some help reaching that goal? It's a permission-based question. If they don't want help, then it's totally fine. We're not going to force them. We're going to end the conversation on a positive note and then move on to the next one who might be a more interested candidate. But if they say yes, then we basically send them a short video with all the details. And then usually what ends up happening is they might have a few questions, which then we answer, or they just straight up say that they're interested in it, they would like to move forward, and then we send them an enrollment link like this guy, and he just signs up. It's literally that easy. I type a few messages, a few hours a day, and this is how I'm able to make a couple $100 profit during pretty much every day, even while snowboarding. And again, the best thing that I don't have a website, I don't need to show my face, I don't talk to anyone on the phone, I type a few messages in my free time, even from my couch, or from my office, or from the hotel room while I spent the rest of the day snowboarding. I didn't have to do any marketing, didn't run any ads, didn't spend any money on ads. The business owner does all this for you. So, but why would somebody pay you to do this when they could do it themselves? Now, what you need to understand is this person that I work with, this is not his main business. But of course, he understands, he's a smart businessman, that if he doesn't do this, or if he doesn't have somebody help him with this, he would be losing money and leaving money on the table. And he doesn't want to do that. So he's willing to pay top dollars to have me or somebody else helping him out, so that he doesn't have to do anything but doing the marketing, which he's already good at, and the rest is taken care of by me or my team. Okay? And this is why they pay me, in this case, $9,917.50 for this month. And hopefully we're next month going to scale even further, and the potential is technically endless, because once you have one client, like realistically with appointment setting, first client, anywhere from 2 to 3K, you can make it. 10K in the first month is not realistic. You can get there, but probably not in the first month. But over time, what you could be doing is stack up 2 or even 3 of these clients, depending on how much do you want to work and how much time do you want to put into this, and get to 15, 20, even more $1,000 a month in revenue. Okay, so this is a little bit interesting to you. I hope this video was insightful. I try to share everything. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. But if you'd like to learn more on how you can get started, how to find clients like this, how you can get starting to type messages and earn full-time income from home on the side, typing simple messages for influencers, coaches, and people who need this, and businesses who need this service, just message me the word setter on Instagram, and I'll get back to you with some more details. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Peace.